Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spooked. The Scary Story Improvised Podcast. I'm Damien Depping.
I'm Colin Maury.
I'm Cody Crane.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
Whoa.
how are you?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Thanks.
How are you?
You're welcome.
Oh, are we just going to do like a triangle of saying, how are you?
I said, how are you? And you said, you're welcome.
Yep.
Okay.
We had a good start of that.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm kind of out of it right now.
Oh, what happened?
Two of my roommates were up late, laughing all hours of the evening.
They
at a
weren't
television
up
show.
that late because I got home and they weren't up, so.
Wait, so you're mad because two people were having joy
Yeah, I am.
and it woke you up?
It woke me up from a deep, deep slumber.
Yeah. Who was this roommate?
They will name unnamed.
It was you.
It was okay. Yeah. It was
Oh, I
you.
see
Yeah.
how it is.
Yeah, it was you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I like to get home and have a laugh.
A very loud laugh.
Yeah.
I don't have a loud laugh.
You do.
Do I?
Probably.
Is that what we're getting to?
I think it was probably the other one who was louder.
Yeah.
And you know who you are.
Yeah, they know who they are.
Trevor Pullman.
Trevor Pullman.
But enough about Trevor Pullman. Fuck that guy. We have a better person in the room. We have Jan Caruana here.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Hi, everybody. You guys all live together with Trevor Pullman?
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
do.
Wow.
It is our curse.
Yeah.
We
we each bear our own cross, and
yeah,
that cross
we-
is Trevor.
We
Oh.
crossed an old like wizard.
Yeah, terrible monkey paw situation.
yeah,
that's
I
what
get it.
We just do everything together. We
Yeah.
go home.
It was-
We do this.
It was the ironic twist of the monkey paw.
Fun.
So, Jan, you're a writer. You're an actor. You're an incredible improviser.
Thank you, yeah.
You were in the very first Second City main stage show I saw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. I hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed it.
I'm here to say no.
Oh, boy. This is gotcha
Yeah.
journalism.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, you did that sketch.
Finally, I got to say no. I loved it.
years.
It was superhero themed.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so that was We Can Be Heroes.
Yeah,
Yeah, aptly named. Yeah.
You saw that one.
I
as
saw
well.
that one too. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
boy, yeah. Did you like it?
That was a great show.
Oh,
I had
thanks.
tons of fun.
It seems like you're waiting for someone to be like,
I'm waiting. That was the show where at the end I thought, oh, wouldn't it be great if we do this sketch where a little girl makes friends with an old man at the beginning, and wouldn't it be great if at the end the old man dies? And then everybody very supportively went, yeah,
It's like Up, but with a not happy ending.
yeah, it's like reverse up. It's
Down.
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 Well, thank you guys for coming. I wish I could have known sooner. I would have
Yeah, but
wrote a card.
there's still time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We'll wait.
I'll get your mailing address.
that's really why I brought it up, is I wanted
Wow.
to thank you for
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh, man, my politeness. I knew it would bite me in the ass one day.
But you are also in a iconic movie, Mean Girls.
Yes, I was, yeah.
And with that, like, because you are our second Mean Girls cast member.
Who was the first?
David Rial.
Okay,
who
yeah.
infamously snuck onto set.
I
And
don't know
became
this
Glenn Coco.
story. Oh, I didn't know this legend.
Yeah, he just heard about catering, and he went on for like catering, and then like, oh, come into this scene. Thought he was like an extra, and then he became Glenn Coco.
Wow, that's so fun. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because Glenn Coco is, I feel like, iconic
Yeah.
because of that line, whatever that line is. But also, I feel like maybe now in the cold light of day, the Mean Girls casting people who did a great job. But I also remember like there were a few times where they were like, you there, AD, you have your ACTRA card, right? Put on this hairnet and get behind the counter in the cafeteria. We need a cafeteria guy. Like it feels like maybe
They didn't fully think about
maybe
everything they needed.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, because this is the second experience of this. I mean, great job, everybody who worked on Mean Girls.
Yeah.
But
It was a
like,
great film.
people like it. People
Yeah.
still like it.
But unlike David, you earned your spot in that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I clawed my way. To
So we have our
to the top.
first real cast member.
And
Yeah.
Not-
everybody
Not-
contributes.
Yeah.
Not fake sneak on cast member.
I was just in New York City, not to brag, but
Oh.
New
York,
the
New York?
New York, the city so nice they named it twice. And my best friend was also in Mean Girls. She played the girl with the wide set vagina. Anyway, not sure if you're familiar, but there was a musical of Mean Girls now, and she wanted to go. I wasn't able to go on the day that she was going to go because we were kind of there weirdly, serendipitously at the same time. And she couldn't get tickets, and then she couldn't get the lottery, and then she was like, well, I'll stick around for rush seats, maybe someone won't show up. And they like snuck up, the people at the box office like snuck up to her, and they were like, come with us. And they like pulled her out of the rush seats line, and they were like, we know who you are, we're giving you a ticket. And she still had to pay for it and everything, but she was like walking in like all shocked. She'd kill me if she knew I told that story. So don't advertise this podcast.
Okay.
We'll keep it under
Yeah.
wraps.
Just keep this one in the archives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Oh, yeah, this one's under lock and key.
This one's just for us.
Play it like 50 years after my death.
Yeah, perfect.
That'd be a great stipulation for coming on a podcast, is that it's in the contract that you can't play it for 50 years.
Well, that's really similar to that. Isn't there something with John Malkovich where it's like he was in
they
a
did
movie,
that movie, yeah.
and it's like it won't come out for like 100 years or something like that?
What?
Yeah, they made this movie where it's supposed to be like a time capsule art piece, and no one will see it for 100 years.
Wow.
It
Well,
sounds dumb.
There's that Jerry Lewis movie too, right? Now that Jerry Lewis is dead, I
Oh,
think we're
the
supposed to see
Nazi
that
clown
movie.
one.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't a Nazi, but
No, he was a clown in a concentration camp.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Is that coming out?
Tough crowd.
It's at TIFF right now.
Oh,
it's at-
No, don't. No.
I don't know. It'll probably find its way out. It'll probably find its way out somehow.
Yeah.
So.
Now that he's passed, right? He's dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like they're releasing Mitch Hedberg's wife. They're like releasing his archive jokes or whatever too that he never
Released or
released
anything?
or performed.
Well, that's like Prince too. Like they've said that Prince had enough music like stockpiled to make I don't know how many albums. But it's like, do we want that? Like I'm sure we as fans want all those jokes, but like maybe they're not out there for a reason.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah,
funny.
like, what if they're not funny? And your memory is just
Like,
tainted.
oh, well, maybe he wasn't as funny as I thought he was. And he's writing all
Yeah.
this shit.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Remember the joke about rice? Like we're all just so nostalgic.
I feel like as a comedian that'd be the last thing I'd want. Is just like some scribbled down thing that I never thought was funny, and then people are like, "You thought this was hilarious."
Yeah, like
Read
jelly
this.
bean races, just a crumpled napkin. What's the okay?
All just loose ideas.
Oh,
No context.
That'd actually make a pretty good book, actually. If you got like all the crumpled napkins and like matchbooks of like Jerry Seinfeld and Eddie Murphy and like go just way back and just like a little coffee table book of like the
All their, like, little
airplane
footnotes
food
and stuff.
question mark,
Yeah.
you know? Publishers, get on it.
The origins.
Yeah.
Is that food for the airplane or what?
But to get into we were talking about death. Let's get into a spooky note here. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Well, I believe in like after you die, you know, you're not right. Like you're not for those of you listening, you're not completely gone because I think like there's, you know, I don't know if I believe in like haunting or things like that, but I believe like something happens.
Like there's an energy that sticks around.
Energy's
kind of.
a great word
Yeah.
for it. Yeah.
Have you ever had a paranormal experience?
This is why I believe in ghosts. Yes.
All right. Let's us dive
Break out the
in.
popcorn. Here we
yeah,
go.
break it out. Well, no, after my grandmother died, so I never really knew my grandmother. She lived in another country, and I lived here, obviously. And I was young, maybe like 8 or 10, and my grandmother died, and I went like, "Oh, it's too bad," but like, kind of what are you going to do? Like, I didn't really know. And I had no other grandparents. So, like, I didn't really know a world with with grandparents. So it didn't like super affect me. I just knew my mom was really sad, at, and all that kind of stuff. Super sensitive kid. But anyway, so I went to bed that night. And I kind of was thinking about it, and I was, as you do when you're 8, you kind of existentially question your own existence, etc. And I just kind of was thinking about like, oh, I wonder what happened to her. I hope she's okay, kind of processing it in my 8-year-old brain. And then I felt this hand on my shoulder, and I just kind of like sat in it for a minute, and then like just felt a little tug on the blanket, like a little tuck in, and then didn't feel anything else. And then I kind of went to look up thinking maybe it was my mom or my dad, and no one was in the room.
I feel like the hand on the shoulder is like a common one too.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like a I'm okay kind of thing.
And it wasn't scary. It was like also like it was kind of like comforting. Like it wasn't like, but I also knew that it wasn't.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't my mom or dad. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything. Like, it just felt very like, some people feel like a breeze and they're like, oh, that's my whatever. It felt, different. It felt a little different. That makes me a weirdo, so be it.
Yeah. So that was the thing that always solidified it.
Well, that just made me go like, well, if I experienced that, then maybe there's something out there. And I don't know if I believe in like mediums or that kind of thing, but like, we're tiny people on a tiny pebble, like in the whole wide universe. Like, who's to say?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same standpoint where I'd think that there's so much unexplainable in this world that, like, sure,
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
But that was kind of like in that same kind of light was how my dad started believing in ghosts. Was he felt the hand on his shoulder, and then that moment got a call in his office, and like ran up to his office and found out his mom died.
See, you hear a lot of those stories.
But he was a skeptic until then, and then that was it.
I was in the room when my dad died, and I gotta say, I thought it would be frightening or scary or weird, but it was like really, it's getting very heavy, but like it was really kind of cool to like be with someone in those last moments, and then they're like not there anymore, and then you kind of go like, well, where are they? You know what I mean? Like, I know your corporeal, massive meat is here, but like you are, like you can see it, and so like you can see when someone's not there anymore, and I'm like, it's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like that's got to be like almost the most comfortable way too of knowing that you were there as much as you could be.
Oh yeah, like I feel, sounds so weird, but like if you have to experience the death of a parent, like that's the way to do it for me, because it was just like he knew we were there, we knew we were there, we were all together, he knew we loved him, we knew he loved us, and great. Like if you're gonna go,
Yeah,
do it. I highly recommend it.
You highly recommend death?
I highly recommend going as such. But hey, some people choose their own ways.
If you can't be there later, be there now. Kill your dad.
Well, I thought that was going to be such a nice sentiment. Like, why wait till someone's leaving? But then you really, you
Hard
really
left.
drove
Hard
that
left.
home.
yeah.
Why wait?
Took that to the hoop.
Well, on that note,
I
guess we got a story to tell.
Did I bring the room down too much?
No, Damien
You
did.
started it.
No,
fuck you,
I
Cody.
liked it. I felt really good about it.
Okay, good.
I was really happy. I was like, this is really joyful to me.
Okay, good. You guys edit this thing? Or? No.
Rarely.
Who's got the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just let it fly. It's improv. So we're going to draw positions here.
Oh.
Whichever one.
Are these Kinder egg surprise eggs?
Yes,
Surprise.
Yes.
Do I open this? It's not like a card trick, right?
A million cards fly out.
Whoa!
We're a magician.
It's one of those snakes you just can't get back in the box.
That'd be fun. Like those jar of peanuts.
Yeah. And a little Kinder egg,
Yeah.
little tiny garter
Yeah, and then
snake.
just a tiny snake goes like, Just gives you a little kiss.
A little hiss. Yeah. A little hiss and a kiss.
That's nice.
What a sweet snake.
Jan, what did you draw?
Mine says swing, and then it's a sad face.
Ah. Yeah, so that means that you have no responsibility in the story. You can do whatever you want.
Let's mess
whenever
it
you want.
I got that too.
You got the swing too. And that means you have no responsibility within the story. You can do what you want whenever you
Can you
want.
tell me that one more time? I wasn't listening.
What'd you get, Colin?
I drew the celebrity position.
Celebrity position.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're not ready
So I got to
for it.
do
You're not
an
ready for
impression.
it.
Oh, I'm so ready for this.
So
You've got
Cody's
to do an
gonna.
impression?
Yeah, so Cody's gonna go to a random celebrity generator. He's gonna give me 4 options. I gotta pick one of those celebrities, and at some point throughout the story, I have to be that celebrity.
Hachi machi.
And
Alright.
what are my options here? Give me some good ones.
Emma Stone,
Okay.
Oh, yeah, big eyes, sure.
Drew Barrymore,
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's fun.
Rush Limbaugh,
Sure.
Ed Westwick.
Who's that?
Who's
I don't know
Ed
who that is.
Westwick?
I don't know. I don't even recognize him by picture. But if the generator says he's a celebrity, then he's a celebrity.
Ed
I
Westwick.
will. I guess I'll do. You know what? I'll do Rush Limbaugh.
Oh,
I feel like I can do. Is he Southern? I don't know.
no. I feel like he's jolly. Like, he's like, what's the everybody talk about?
Yeah.
I think we got somebody doing
No.
this. No, actually, I'll do Drew Barrymore.
Okay.
I'll do Drew Barrymore.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, this is gonna be worse.
Ed Westwick was in Gossip Girl.
Oh.
There's a nice one.
I didn't recognize him without his
He was also
hairband.
in J. Edgar
Oh, well,
and Donnie. Oh no, that's S. Darko. Never mind. That was
list
that.
all of his credits.
Children of Men.
Oh,
Oh, I like that film.
Romeo and Juliet from 2013. Anyone see that?
was that wasn't the Baz Luhrmann one, was it?
No. And Chalet Girl.
Swiss Chalet Girl? Because that's my autobiography.
No, unfortunately not.
Knits.
Half chicken and a third rack of ribs.
Oh, wow, that's a big meal.
Yeah.
Is that your go-to Swiss Chalet
Not my
meal?
go-to, but like if I'm going to Swiss Chalet, I'm going to Swiss Chalet.
Oh, and going home in a body bag, yeah.
He ordered from Swiss Chalet the other day, and he was so upset because they sent him.
I got the wrong thing.
Yeah, they sent him just like cut up chicken sandwich.
I ordered a chicken parm from Swiss Chalet, and they sent me just like a rotisserie, like not a rotisserie chicken, but like a
Probably rotisserie chicken.
rotisserie chicken on a bun
Right.
with no sauce, just like the gravy or the chalet sauce on the side that I was just dipping it in and taking a. It was weird. It was weird.
I think your first mistake is ordering chicken parm from Swiss Chalet.
You know what? You
Usually
know what?
he orders hamburgers there.
No, I did that one time. I ordered the Swiss Chalet hamburger one
You
time.
ordered it and had it delivered.
Yeah, one time.
I can't
And it was
imagine.
a mistake, and I learned my lesson the one time.
But like because that's not what they're known for. Why?
No.
And and you did it from like Uber Eats or something. Like there's so many places to order hamburgers from,
Yeah.
and to get it from Swiss Chalet. Like the only time people order hamburgers from Swiss Chalet is when they don't want to be there and they're in like a party and they're like, oh, I guess I'll get the hamburger.
Did you want the sauce or something? Were you like, oh, I'm craving the sauce,
It's
but I don't
it's
want
the fries
chicken.
and the chalet
Yeah,
sauce.
okay, well, give the guy a break. I feel like now this is
I don't-
making more sense.
I don't like chalet sauce.
I like
Popular.
dip my
Well,
fries
there's
in the
your
chalet
mistake.
sauce.
See,
Now I just want a Swiss chalet.
Yeah, me too.
Oh god.
we'll go.
We'll go.
Wait, we should finish this recording in a Swiss
Right,
Chalet.
right,
We'll finish it there. Yeah, it'll be great.
No, I'm switching back. I'm gonna do Rush Limbaugh. I'll do Rush Limbaugh.
All this talk of Swiss Chalet.
It's got you
It's
feeling
got me.
jolly.
Come on. Chalet sauce. I don't fuck.
Is that how he sounds?
I have no fucking idea, but here we go.
So we know what Cody got then.
Yeah, I got the narrator.
Yeah, so for that we're going to go to canigeta.com to get a location, a relationship, or a word. What's it going to be?
I'll do a word.
Baseball.
Baseball.
Okay.
Okay.
America's pastime.
Yeah. So the spooky baseball with Rush Limbaugh.
Rush Limbaugh.
All right. All that was Heard throughout the stadium was the sound of dingers. It's ball season here.
Peanuts, get your peanuts here, crackerjacks.
You see, the new ball player, Ed Westwick, was hitting nothing but dingers. He was a star, damn it. He was more than just a gossip girl.
Westwick, get over here. You're hitting all these dingers right out of the park. You're making everyone feel great. You know, this is why baseball was invented. To see dingers knocked out of the park. And I'm loving what you're doing, kid. You're doing a great job. You're going to take this team places. All over the world, I bet.
Thank you.
Man, a few words, I see.
But isn't that what you want, Coach?
Well, I guess that's true. Less chatting, more dinger hitting.
I'm sorry if you didn't like that I chimed in. I know that you just like me to just shine up these balls and stuff, but I thought I'd give a little input too. You know, you could promote me. I could be assistant coach. What do you say?
No, that's all right. You just go back to shining those balls.
Now, all right then, Coach. We'll see about it next year then.
So there he shined. And the coach wandered off onto the field, staring around at the empty stadium, looking at what was going to be filled that night.
Yeah, this place is going to be filled tonight with all kinds of people to see Westwick hit some dingers. I'm sure we'll put that in the commercials, put it on the radio ads. Oh, my God. This is going to be great. I'm going to make so much money.
Excuse me, sir. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm just a lowly beggar woman who wandered in off the street. What kind of parkade might this be?
It's a baseball stadium. I don't know who let you in.
Baseball? Oh, well, I have to say, that sounds intriguing. I was wondering, perhaps, if I could have a ticket to this baseball game. I can't afford anything, but in exchange, I can read your fortune.
I mean, that sounds like a good deal. I mean, right now we're practically giving these tickets away, but after they say all these dingers going out tonight, they'll be lining up to buy them. Here you go.
Thank you so much. And if you look into my eyes, I'll tell you the way you're going to die.
That's what you're going to tell me?
Oh, Coach, I don't mean to chime in or nothing, but you might not want to know why you're going to die or when you're going to die. You might not want to know anything about dying.
Some choose to know, and they feel they live their lives better. Some just feel that they live in anticipation of their own death.
I'd like to know how I die.
I can't tell you. You didn't give me the ticket. Where did you come from, you sneaky, creepy man?
Westwick, get back to the locker room. I told you to shower.
Okay.
A man of few words.
Damn baseball players.
Less chatting, more batting.
They never want to bathe. It's like
Stinky.
a 6-year-old.
Well, look into my eye.
Oh, so
Would you like to know how you meet your demise?
lay it on me.
How you shuffle off your mortal coil?
Well, Coach, I got a feeling you're not going to like this much.
Why are you still here?
Well, Coach, I just got a lot of concern about you.
I'm sorry, the glare off of those balls is really
He shines a good ball.
hindering my...
I shine them up real good. That's what I do.
Go rotate the bases.
If you're lucky later, maybe you'll catch one when the dingers hit.
Oh, that sounds fun.
All right, I'm looking
All right.
in your eye.
This is how you buy the farm. You're sitting in a seat surrounded by hundreds of people. They're clapping and cheering for some reason. The roar of the crowd goes up, and a knock is heard. Something hits you in the head, and you're killed instantaneously.
Oh, jeez.
I also hear dun 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 dun, and a great wave crashes around you.
Oh, man. It must be a screening of Jaws at the football stadium.
This is all I have. I'm now exhausted.
That's
I'm
what
stressed.
That's what I gathered from that. I guess I'm not going to that classic movie night with my kids next month. No way.
And off the beggar went to find their seat. Coach went back into the locker room, making sure that Westwick was showering as he should.
Westwick, you showering?
All clean.
It's shower inspection time.
Fine.
Didn't get that gunk behind your ears. Or behind your rear. Get back in there, young man.
Okay.
Westwick never questioned why he's the only player that had to go through this.
Hey, Coach, you in there?
I'm here.
Coach, it's me, Johnny Bananas.
Hey, Johnny Bananas. Just the guy I wanted to see.
Listen, Coach, a bunch of the other players and I were talking, and we were trying to figure out why Westwick's so quiet all the time, and we think your shower inspections might have something to do with it.
Well, you see, when we got Westwick, it was part of a rehabilitation program. You see, he was on a film set, and a loud explosion went off, and he fell into a pool.
All right.
And he hit his noggin. Now he has the mental capacity of a 5-year-old, but boy, can he hit some dingers.
He sure can. That's another thing I wanted to talk to you about, boss. Now, I'm not one to tell you how to do your job, but some of the other guys and I were talking, and we feel that your emphasis on all the dingers that Westwood is hitting is really impeding the rest of us. We really feel that, you're putting the love of dingers and money and ticket sales above the love of pure baseball.
Well, when you guys start hitting some dingers, then maybe this would be a valid argument, but we're a business here, and we're trying to get butts in seats. And the only thing that's getting butts in seats are dingers in the stands.
I hit dingers.
You're a good kid.
He's quiet, too.
Westwood?
Snuck up on us.
Well, Coach, listen, I'm not going to be the one to tell you how to do your job, but me and the other guys were talking, and we just think that, maybe you should lay off old Westwood and give the rest of us a chance. Right now, he's the only guy ever batting. Every one of us is just running the bases. I don't know how you're getting around it with the rule book.
I guess that is true. We do really squander the rules here. Maybe that's why ticket sales have been so bad, because none of the other teams want to play us.
Well, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, boss, but me and the other guys were talking, and I don't know, it's just something to think about. Just don't let your greed and your love of dingers
Dinger.
hurt you in any way. You're all right, Westwood. Hey, put on a towel or something, eh?
Okay.
My love of dingers.
Westwood just left the locker room, still naked, going off into the shower, just saying dingers over and over again.
Dingers.
Meanwhile, at the pretzel stand, oh my God! That man is naked!
Dinger?
Showtime here at the baseball stadium. Everyone's crowding in. And look at who's up to pitch. We got Rush Limbaugh going to give the first pitch tonight. Isn't that exciting?
Papa, who's that man on the mound?
And quiet, son. I'm trying to play announcer here.
Papa, let's take your kid to work day.
Rush Limbaugh.
America.
And nothing's more American than that, son. Saying America and throwing the first pitch.
I don't understand this game, Papa.
Well, you're about to understand it, son, because it's going to get underway here. How do you feel about that, son?
Okay, I guess.
You're terrible. They're never going to let us be real announcers if you can't banter with me.
I told you not to bring your speaker system.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to stop speaking loudly into your microphone. You're interrupting all of the other patrons right now.
Hey, you stop shaking that bag of peanuts at me.
Hey, shut up, you jerk. I like he's very insightful.
We actually have an announcer's in the announcer's booth.
Yeah,
He's in the stands.
That jagoff doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about down there.
That guy's a communist.
Yeah, I heard him talking about it, saying the Reds, the Reds, the Reds.
He's probably talking about a baseball team. There's a
He's
baseball team named the
talking
Reds.
about-
Yeah.
he's talking about communism.
I actually have some unique opinions about baseball, and I'm just here to say them.
Say 'em.
Let's hear him.
Well,
Speak louder.
I just don't understand why the jerseys have to be button-downs.
That's a good point.
Seems like a lot of work to put them on.
I didn't fight in Vietnam to have people wear buttons.
I didn't fight in Vietnam.
He's got a point.
You know what? Fine. I'm just a lowly peanut man. You
Yeah.
know what? I have no authority here. Why am I even trying to tell you to?
Well, I'll buy some of those off you.
Oh, sure. It's 1 for 3 or 2 for 2.
$3 for peanuts.
I didn't fight in Vietnam to have to pay for peanuts.
Oh, I can't just give you peanuts for free.
Give us peanuts. Give us
peanuts. Give
No,
us
no,
peanuts.
stop it. No, no, fine. Here, take them all.
I have an allergy.
Well, then why did you even? I'm not liable.
It's the principle.
Some of the patrons start swelling up, but as the peanuts fly in the air, we see a couple of them land in the beggar's hands.
What a lively event. I really feel this is the first time I've ever been a part of anything. I'm so happy to be alive. I hope nothing bad happens.
Are you going to eat those peanuts?
No, I have a tree nut allergy.
Oh, well, can I? Is that a yes then? You're going to eat them?
No, you may have them.
Thank you so much.
I believe in rewarding an act of kindness with an act of kindness.
Oh, was I kind?
I was kind. Someone was kind to me, so now I'm being kind to you. Do you know Haley Joel Osment?
I don't.
That actor, a young boy.
I don't get out much. I was outside the stadium and someone gave me these tickets.
The same thing happened to me. Well,
What
Haley Joel
a
Osment
coincidence.
was in a movie called Pay It Forward. And the theory of that was that someone was kind to you, so you must be kind to someone else, and so on and so on. Anyway, long story short, Haley Joel Osment was unkind to me, so I made him look the way he does now. I suppose the movie reference was superfluous.
The peanut guy liked that joke.
He always does. God bless you, Ernie.
No problem.
Suddenly up at the plate. The game's about to begin. First up to bat, Westwick. But
Dinger.
up in the stands, the coach is checking out to see how his free ticket is doing.
I gotta see how that lady's doing. I gave her the ticket. I mean, she saw how I was gonna die. Told me that. It was really nice. Westwick, put your damn pants on.
Dinger.
Coach, I'm having a lovely time. Thank you so much for this ticket.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it. The seats are okay.
They're delightful. They're high enough up so I can see everything, but close enough that I don't have to worry about suffering from eye strain.
Wanted to make sure you had somewhere right in the middle. Plain Jane, ho hum, nothing crazy or extreme.
The crowd's going bananas for Westwick's first strike. Music's
dun,
heard.
dun,
The
dun,
wave
dun,
is going
dun,
on.
dun.
Coach, I don't mean to interrupt or nothing, but this is exactly how it was explained that you were gonna die, and my ball's extra shiny today.
Did that just land in a pool of water?
No, Coach,
Is that a tidal wave?
it landed on your head.
Right on my noggin?
It's splitting your head clean in half.
Why, I can see gray matter.
So I shouldn't take this baseball out of my noggin?
You should probably keep it in there because I think it's the only thing keeping you together.
Oh my God.
It all makes sense now.
Just like Mel Gibson's wife in Signs.
They
Don't
couldn't move the car.
Yeah.
don't worry, Coach. I'll be the coach when you die.
But I'm not dead yet.
But don't you see? A great wave has come up around you. Well, that's what people call this movement that everyone's doing in the crowds, isn't it?
The person in front of the coach goes up to do the wave, and when they do, they swing their hand back and knock the baseball off his head. And there he collapses, dead.
I feel this is somehow my fault.
Dinger, I hit the ball and I killed Coach. No more Dinger.
Listen, Eastwood, I don't want to tell you how you do your job, but me and the other guys were talking, and we don't think it's your fault. You were just doing what the coach told you, and if he wasn't so in love with putting butts in seats and exploiting your dingers, maybe he'd still be here today.
He exploited my Dinger?
In many ways, Eastwood. East Side? Does it even matter?
I don't know my name.
Now, everybody, I'm the new coach now.
You want to see Dinger?
Well, it's all quiet down.
Now wait just a second here, ball boy.
What? Yeah?
I may be dead, but I'm not gone.
Oh, no, not the ghost of the coach. Well, you
Guys,
can't...
that's very insensitive. Please don't woo me.
I'm sorry.
I'm a ghost. I have feelings too.
Okay.
Coach, you can't be coaching if you're dead.
Why not?
Well, quick team huddle.
Listen, I don't want to tell anybody how to do their job here, but me and the other guys were talking, and we don't know if we can take orders from an apparition.
Is that true? Well, I loves the coach and everything, but I'm just saying that maybe his time's done and I could be the coach.
What do you think, Eastwick?
I think I don't want to do Dinger no more.
Oh, no, he's quit.
Westwick throws his hat on the ground, takes off his pants, and walks off into the shadows.
Daddy, what was that?
Well, son, that's called baseball. You see, when you hit a good dinger like that, you retire.
See, this guy knows what he's talking about. That's why you gotta get this guy doing the commentary.
Right? Peanut guy.
Yeah?
Are you gonna send me up in the booth now or what?
I still don't have that kind of authority, but you know what? I'll take you up there and you can duke it out with the actual announcer.
Listen to this, buddy. You were a coach for 2 minutes and our star player quit. And you won't think you can take over my job? Well, guess what? Bananas is taking over my job.
Sure am.
Bananas.
Bananas.
You okay?
That's me, Johnny Bananas. I don't want to tell anybody how to do their job or anything, but me and the other guys were talking, and I think that I'm pretty ready to retire from baseball. And, well, fact of the matter is, I'd like to be able to sit around and tell people what to do and scratch my wiener.
So you do want to tell people what to do and how
You
to
know
do their
what?
job.
Yeah, I want to tell everybody how to do their job. I'm tired of talking to the other guys. Put me in, coach.
You're in, Bananas.
What am I going to do? What?
Ready?
Coach.
I want to tell you something.
Oh,
You got the shiniest balls in the business. I'm not going to lie to you, and I do mean that double entendre. I want you to be my assistant coach.
Assistant coach.
That's right. And I want the kid in the booth to polish the balls.
I'll get him. I'll get the kid.
Papa, some man is taking me away.
No, kid, you got a new job.
Papa,
Where are you taking my son? Please, no.
No, sir, you're coming with me. I'm taking you up to the announcer's booth. You must leave your son down here with the coach.
That's how it goes.
Phooey.
Might I interject something? This is a wonderful sport.
These are really good peanuts. Thank you for letting me eat them.
I'm glad to hear you're enjoying the game because I'm a new assistant coach around here now. And I just needed to say, well, you should come back again when you get some money.
Are you coming on to me?
Well, a newfound power gets a lot of cheek kisses.
Do I smell romance? No, sorry, that's just me.
Romance in the air down on the baseball field. My son has a new dad, and there's a new coach in town. Westwick's gone, but what does that mean for the team? Well, are they playing anyone anyways? I don't know.
I guess this game might just be over.
Ever since that guy got a promotion, I can't stand the words he's saying. Get that guy out of the booth.
Hey, wait a minute now. I got some more hot takes.
All right, lay him on us, I guess.
Well, I'm just thinking, why do we have someone going up and down the aisles with peanuts? Right? Why can't he go down the aisle with something else?
We
Like-
do have other people that do that. I'm just the peanut guy. We have people that do drinks as well.
You're telling me I've been parched this whole time for no reason?
Yeah.
Well, you should take turns going down different. You've been going down the same aisle. Where's the drink guy?
I'd like somebody to walk up and down the aisles just asking how everybody's doing. Just
We-
if we're having a good time,
we
just
just-
checking in.
We just don't have the staff for that.
Well, there you go.
That sounds pretty nice.
I'd like a guy going up and down the aisles just taking things from people.
You mean stealing?
Yeah.
But that sounds pretty nice too. See, we got a whole kinds of ideas going on. And you know what I'm thinking now that I'm in my new announcer position is we start a baseball council. We make the rules now.
That's not how ownership works.
No, we own the team together.
This guy's a communist.
Oh, jeez. Talking about the Reds again.
Get him.
Beat his legs.
He gets caught up in the wave and sucked up, gone forever.
Well, I guess if there's no team to play, then we would just be practicing, I guess.
Well, if I've learned one thing from my one experience with baseball, it's this. Sometimes just doing it for the love of the game is a bigger payoff than all the butts in seats that you could ask for.
Hey, pals. I heard you guys are looking for a team to play. We're the Cincinnati Geriatrics, the over 70 baseball team, and we could sure use a game of baseball for the love of the game.
Well, let's take our seats then, 'cause we got a baseball.
And there they played, hitting dingers left and right. Both teams were great. No one kept score. Spooked. That was a scary story.
That was absolutely
No
terrifying.
one kept score.
That's the scariest thought of them all.
Yeah.
I might have broken a tooth.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I think so.
That was the scariest
That
thing
was
of
the
all.
scariest
Oh,
part.
man.
But did you notice how I just kept going? So
Yeah.
professional.
Yes.
If you're listening to this and you just heard a thunk
Yeah.
just in the middle for no reason, that was me hitting my tooth with the microphone.
We're going to have to timestamp it so people can just click it and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because you're hearing it now and you're like, did I hear the thunk? You'd have to go back. You'd have
Yeah.
to re-listen to the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. But you kept it going.
What an idiot I am. Why did you guys even have me?
You were so excited to jump in.
I was too excited.
Your enthusiasm.
My hand was wrapped around the mic in a weird way, and then it just
It was
it
the love
happened.
of baseball.
it was the for the love of the game.
Love of the
Yeah.
game.
Field
Should we-
of dreams.
Do you guys want to go to a game?
Should we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to an afternoon game at the ballpark.
Well, if we're going to a game, we got to do plugs first.
That's true.
True.
Can't just end the podcast without plugs.
No. Well, and for those of you who aren't watching the video, she spilt water on her sweatshirt. Oh,
Yep.
you just
Classy.
Yeah.
It's because my tooth is broken.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
Like,
yeah.
let's have some sympathy
Yeah.
for the
Sure, it's-
injured.
There's a hole in
There's
the
a
lip.
hole there. It's
yeah.
just like.
Yeah.
It's a continuous water still drilling out at this point.
The utmost professional.
How do I even leave the house?
On that note, Jen, we want to do some
Well,
plugs.
if you want to come and see me be a freaking idiot, apparently, you can catch me the first Saturday, I believe, of every month at Monkey Toast at the Social Capital Theater. Great show, great improvisers, always lots of really interesting guests. And also, October 4th, come check out Actual Jeopardy and the New Liars Club at Bad Dog Theater, 8 p.m. Thursday, October 4th, where I play Alex Trebek. A spot-on impersonation.
Really cool.
Yeah, full mustache and everything.
Nice.
Amazing. And we'll be tweeting all that out at Spooked Podcast, as well as go to thesonarnetwork.com. You'll see a full profile on Jan with direct links to the social medias.
That we did.
Spooked.
Spooked.
This podcast has been brought to you by the Sonar Network.